in a real way. You gotta get tired of being dipped in the fiery furnace of affliction, y'all. He ain't said it's gonna be forever. He's letting you know. You're gonna be dipped in fiery furnace of affliction, but I'm gonna give you rest if you believe in me. To come out of it. It ain't a continual thing, yo. He said, I'm gonna give you my peace. My peace I leave with. Not the peace of the world, but his peace. He said, give your burdens over to him, he will give you rest. That's peace. That's a calmness, a tranquility. Something that the world can't give you. No person in this world can give me the peace that I know of Mashiach Yahushua has given me. You're always going to be let down. Always. Because you don't believe him. You believe in looking for man to give it to you. Oh, I got to have a man, he's going to give it to me. Or I got to have a woman, she's going to give it to me. Or my children, they're going to, nah. No. Proverbs 16 and 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. See? Slow to anger, because think about it. When you sit there with out against someone, you ain't really calm. You don't really have the peace of a Mashiach Yahushua. You don't really have the tranquility. You don't really have his rest. Because you're angry. You're holding on to grudges. You're sinning. You're a big sinner. Accept it, change, become a new creature, and let it go. For your own good. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. So you sitting there with anger in you. You're sitting there with malice because you don't really have a reason to be angry. A lot of times these people out there, even in your life, ain't think about you. They doing whatever they doing. They ain't think about you, how you feeling. You over here groping and all upset. You know, brother told me he was angry with me. You had a problem with me for 10 years. I didn't even know he'd been around me. Ain't say nothing, but brought out what he had a problem with 10 years ago. What? You would never know it. You would never know it. Those kind of things. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You gotta let it go. I ain't sitting up here thinking about people that have wronged me. You see what I'm saying? You gotta let that go. Okay? That's why people they still think that you still have a problem. I'm gonna let it go. I ain't think about that. Like I said, enough evil for today, enough evil for tomorrow. That's what you're talking about. At least all well 365 days in the year. So you got to deal with all these things you're dealing with. And then you somebody sit back, still conquering up, just adding on all these problems that you have had from the past. Get out of here, man. That's ridiculous. I hope it makes sense to you. Because it works. It works. Look at 2 Corinthians 5 and 11. Knowing therefore the terror of the Most High while Mashiach Yahushua will persuade men. See, you looking at, don't look at me as the messenger in bringing forth this truth of the word of the Most High and the spirit of the Most High. But you better understand, like I said initially, you making the Most High jealous because you going to him, but you depending on your own self. Because you don't believe it, you don't have no faith in him. Else you be saying what it is that's going to happen. Like he said in Mark 11, 22 down, 26. You be saying this was going to happen. Why? Because you prayed for it. You start bringing it to existence. You start seeing how this works. People say, hey, even the Roman soldier, you say, hey man, my servant is at home sick. My secretary say, okay, I'll come to your home. No, I ain't waiting for you to come into my house, man. I went over men and done this and done that and done this. Just say the word, and my servant will be healed. My secretary say, what? Oh, I ain't even seen this kind of faith in Israel. Faith, belief. walking around bringing a Mashiach Yahushua to an open shame. And you think you all that. You better humble yourself and realize what it is that he's saying, how it's got to work. It's a formula here. This is a recipe. Some of y'all know how to cook. You know how to put the recipes together and make something cook. You know how to eat good. Better eat this up. And push everything back to the side. And eat this word. Hear what it said? Knowing therefore the terror. Say no love. Say terror of the Most High. Wow, Mashiach Yahushua. We persuade men. But we are made manifest unto the Most High, and our trust also are made manifest in your consciences. I hope you hearing, and hope your conscience is able to receive and believe and have faith in the Most High's word as what he's saying, and to believe that it works. That's what works. To encourage someone else. Look at John 11, the chapter. Go to the John 11th chapter and verse 14. John 11, we'll start at verse 14. Then said Mashiach Yahushua unto them plainly, Lazarus is dead. Mashiach Yahushua's friend Lazarus died. And I am glad for your sakes that I was not there, to the intent ye may believe. See, I'm glad when he died that we wasn't there and you wasn't there. To the intent that you may believe. What he's saying? To the intent that you may have faith. That's belief. Nevertheless, let us go unto him. Then said Thomas, which is called Didymus, unto his fellow disciples, let us also go, that we may die with him. Then when the Mashiach Yahushua came, he found that he had lain in the grave 4 days already. He had died, was in the grave 4 days already. Now Bethany was nigh unto Jerusalem, about 15 furlongs off. And many of the Jews came to Martha and Mary to comfort them concerning their brother. Lazarus, Martha, and Mary's brother, Lazarus was. Then Martha, as soon as she heard that Mashiach Yahushua was coming, went and met him. But Mary sat still in the house. She stayed in the house. Then said Martha unto Mashiach Yahushua, Master, if thou hast been here, my brother had not died. He said, you'd been here, Mashiach Yahushua, my brother wouldn't have died. But I know that even now, whatsoever thou wilt ask of the Most High will give it thee. What is she showing here? Faith. Mashiach Yahushua said unto her, thy brother shall rise again. Now listen to what she said. Martha said unto him, I know that he shall rise again in the resurrection at the last day. Right? See, I know he's going to rise again at the resurrection at the last day. Mashiach Yahushua said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, by Shabbat Mashiach Yahushua, though he be dead, though he were dead, yet shall he live. Hear that? I'm going to read to you again. He said, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. As we read in 1 Thessalonians 4:16. It goes together. That's why I challenge a man to take the Old Testament and write a New Testament from the Old Testament as it is written. That's why I show you how Mashiach Yahushua in the volume of the book, and the same thing that's giving us understanding in the New Testament, they had the understanding only holy men and holy women. Those that lived during the time period from Genesis to Malachi. and everything in between. You see? And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this? Do you have faith to believe this? She said to him, yeah, Master. Yeah, Mashiach. I believe that thou art Hamashiach. See, it's very important. All you didn't forgot about Hamashiach, all you that's really coming into understanding Hamashiach, added to your Jesus or added to your Yahushua or Yeshua or Mashiach. I believe that thou art the anointed. I believe that thou art the Messiah. That's what she's saying. The Son of the Most High, which should come into the world. You got the people that's waiting on him to come the first time. When he's been here. This is him right here. When he come back to judge and make war, he's going to be burning them up. And when she had said, she went away and called Mary, her sister, secretly. Called her sister Mary. Martha called her sister Mary secretly, privately, saying, the Master is come. See, that's what should be there instead of Lord. The Master is come and calleth for thee. As soon as she heard that, she arose quickly and came unto him. Now Mashiach Yahushua was not yet come into the town, but was in the place where Martha met him. The Jews then which were with her in the house and comforted her, mind you, their brother Lazarus had died. So the Jews that were in the house with her was comforting her. When they saw Mary, that she rose up hastily and went out, followed her, saying, she go up unto the grave to weep there. She going to Lazarus' grave. To weep there at the grave. That's what they thought. Then when Mary was come where Mashiach Yahushua was and saw him, she fell down at his feet, saying unto him, Master, if thou hadst been here, my brother had not died. So what is the same thing Martha said? And Mary wasn't there. Same thing she's saying to him, Mashiach Yahushua. You'd been here, you wouldn't die.